Hi, in honor of one of my favorite pastimes, welcome to a special edition of Board on the Corner called Cooking with Steve. Today's recipe is Polynesian Luau Chicken, borrowed from Walt Disney World's Polynesian Resort. I found out about it through one of the many cookbooks containing recipes from the Disney theme parks and hotels, and it's become one of the favorite meals in my family, so I hope to pass this on and help it become a favorite in your family too. There is a bit of preparation in this dish, but it's not much worse than if you were to do a shake and bake style batter from scratch. Wash enough chicken pieces to feed your group and set aside in a pan. In this case, it's 2 legs and a breast, but you can use any combination you want. Then, in a large mixing bowl, combine the following: 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, 1½ tablespoons of garlic powder, 1½ tablespoons of garlic salt, 3 tablespoons of ground fennel, 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, 3 tablespoons of ground rosemary, 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of Chinese 5-spice powder, 2 cups of sugar, and 1 cup of chicken broth. Now, most of the spices that need to be ground, you can probably find that way at a local bulk store, but if not, there are ways around that. A lot of people use a spare coffee grinder exclusively to crunch spices, but if you don't do this a lot or can't afford another grinder, you can also MacGyver it. Gently use a small mallet, rolling pin, or even just a big spoon to crunch the seeds into something at least resembling a fine dust. It's friction that matters, not brute force. You can also try doing this with your bare hands, but be warned that rosemary seeds are basically a bunch of small twigs, so you will poke yourself a lot that way. Anyway, use an electric mixer to blend the seasonings together. Depending on the model, 3 or 4 minutes on low will do just fine. The rule of thumb is that the smoother it all is, the better. When it's done, pour over the chicken and let it marinate for at least 3 hours, or overnight if possible. Don't forget to flip the chicken pieces around once in a while. When it's near dinner time, preheat your oven to 370 degrees Fahrenheit, put the chicken in a new pan, and cook for 50 minutes. Now, I should point out this is a variation from the way Disney supposedly does it. Their cookbook says to only cook it that hot for 20 minutes, then to turn down the oven to 250, and then bake for another 30 to 40 minutes. However, I've tried that and the meat always comes out a little pinker than my family's comfortable with. Doing it for 15 minutes at 375 will do just fine though. In any case, when the bell goes off, the chicken will be crispy and golden brown and you'll have a lovely meal. When I cooked this on Mother's Day, it was served with chicken rice mixed with vegetables, but you can also serve it with a salad or any other cooked veggies that you want. And there you go. It may take some planning in advance, but there isn't that much to cooking special meals like this if you just know how to pick recipes. Chances are that most people don't cook meals that need 15 major steps and to be watched for a long time, so this is a good balance between true gourmet and the kind of stuff that a couch potato would expect. So, if you don't know how to cook, marinades are a great way to get your feet wet. Keep your eyes open for recipes like that, and don't be afraid to experiment a little with them. Bon appetit, and that's it for me.